Hi friends, so in the earlier video we have seen how you can use wildcards to make a powerful commands in Linux, okay, for creating files or for navigating here and there, okay. So in this lecture we will learn about how you can create files and folders with use of curly braces, okay. So let's move to our Ubuntu VM and let's practice this. So I'm on my Ubuntu VM, so I will open my terminal. I will resize it a bit so that we can see this in a real time. Now, I am on my home folder. Let me navigate to my desktop. I am on my desktop. Now, for creating any file, we have a command called touch. If we will use touch file 1, so it will create a file. Okay. Now, what is the file type of this file? We have learned about file extension in earlier chapter. So let's see what is the file type of this file 1. Okay. So I will type file command with file 1. So it is saying that it is empty. So if you will write anything content to it, so you can say it is a blank. So if you will write anything to it, save it with some extension, it will get saved to that extension only. Okay, and it will change the file type then. Now you do not need to create a file in the same directory. Of course, you can use an absolute path. So I will type touch, then I will use tilde icon for providing absolute path. Then I will type downloads and I can create another file. Okay, so if I will hit enter and if I will go to my downloads folder, there you can see there is another file. Okay, now if you want to, so this is a way of creating a empty file. But what if you want to create a file and write some content to it while passing in the command line arguments also? So you can use echo command. So if I will type echo and then if I will type hello, this is Linux course. Okay, so for writing to a file, we have learned earlier that we can use a redirection. So I put this command, redirection. Let me resize it. So redirection. So I'm doing the redirection, then space. Of course, you do not need the space here, and I will type hello.txt. So this is also a way of creating file with something in there. So yeah, I there. So if this file is there, then it will do, it will overwrite it, and if you want to overwrite the content on it, so you can append it. Okay, but if the file is not present, it will create new and write contents to it. Okay, hope we have understood this. Now for creating any empty folder, we have a command called mkdir make directory. So we can use mkdir and folder. Okay, so it will create an empty folder. Similarly, we can use an absolute path. So I will give another folder. I will use camel case, and here I will give a command mkdir. So if I will navigate to my this downloads, so you can see there is another folder. Okay, so I'm hoping you have understood this. Now, so there is folder, empty folder. I want to create a folder in this folder. So what I will need to do, I need to navigate it, or this folder is already there. So I will type mkdir, then I will type folder, and then I will type blah blah. So what it will do, it will create a blank folder inside it. Okay, but suppose there is no folder and I want to create a sub empty folder of any folder. So what I will do, so can I type mkdir demo folder blah blah and then etc. Can I do that? Let me hit enter. No, you cannot. Why? Because Linux search till here whether it was this folder or not, then it tried to create this folder. Okay, but this folder only was not here. So let move over to man pages and let's see if there is something related to it. So I will give to man mkdir. I will minimize a font a bit, and I will go to, and on the second I can see P option. No error if existing, make parent directory as needed. Okay, so this option will do. So I will hit Q and I will go to the same command and I just need to provide option P. If I will hit enter, so there is some demo folder. If I will go, then it is a blah blah, then it is etc. Okay, so hope we are clear with this. Now, if you want to create a folder with just not a word and you want two or three words, so how you can do that? So if I will type mkdir hello world, so it will create two files, two empty folders, sorry. Okay, because it took two inputs here. So for creating a one folder, what you can do, either you can pass them in double quotes, okay, or so if I will hit enter, it will get created, or the best practice is to use underscore icon. Okay, so this is the best practice for creating any folders. So if I will hit enter, it will get created. Okay, so yeah, now let's move ahead and create files and folder with using some curly braces. Okay, okay, so now I'm on my desktop folder. Let me create an empty directory called project in here. So it was created. Let me, okay, now I will navigate to my project folder. I will type PR and I will hit tab. It already detailed there is only project, so I will hit enter. Okay, now let me open a text editor. So I want to create a folder, not a folder, many folders, and I don't want to create manually them. How you can do that? So suppose I want to create a folder like January, then 2020, then February 2020 till May 2024. So January, February 2020, then March 2020, then it will be May 2023 above. Okay. So how we can create that? So for that we will use curly braces option. Okay. So let me minimize it. I am inside my project folder. So what I will do, I will use mkdir command. Okay. Now with the mkdir command, I will use curly braces. I will type Jan, Feb, March, APR and May. Okay, I will close this one. Then I will give underscore, as this is a best practice for giving a file name, and I will give curly braces and I will use 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 and then 2025. I will close curly braces. Okay, now what it will do, so it will take first January. So what the curly braces with the comma option do, so it will take this option, then this option, then this option, and it will try all the combination from it. Okay, so first it will pick Jan, then underscore 2020, then Jan 2021, Jan 2022 with the underscore of course. Then it will take, once the Jan is done, then it will take Feb and then it will try all the combination. Okay, so let me hit enter. It's done. Let me navigate to my project folder. So you can see all these things are there, and if I will select all, so there are total 30 folders. Okay, so here it is 5 and here it is 6, so 6 5s are 30 item. Okay, if I will hit ls, so it will see the, okay. Now what if we want to create some empty files in some of them? So there is no issue. We can use touch command with these only. So what I will do, we can use, so before learning this, so we have give this, okay. Let me delete these files first. So of course I can do that with the command rm. So we will learn that in the next lecture. So till then I will delete them. Okay, now the project folder is empty. I will here and okay, so the Linux knows that these are the numbers from 2021. It will move to 2021, 2022, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so instead of manually typing this, what I will do, I will give double dots and I will type 2025. Now why I can't give here, because the Linux doesn't know what is JANFEB. Okay, it might know that yeah, January is something like that, but what's its JANFEB? So it nothing. So it might not useful when you are giving any shortcut name. So if I will do this also, it will get created. So now if I will head over to my project folder, so you can see all the files are there, folders are there. Okay, now let me close this one, close without saving. I will minimize this one. Now, so there are many folders there. I want to create files in any some of them. So what I will do, I will use touch command because touch command is used to create files, imperative files. I will give only Jan, Feb, and March. I will keep April and May all folder empty. Then I will give underscore and I will also give 2020 to 2022 only. Okay, and then I will create a file called file, and then I want to create from 1 to 50. Okay, let's understand this once more time. So what I am doing here, I am going to pass a command touch which is used to create a file. Here I am giving a relative path because it's not an absolute path. And what's the part? I am inside the project folder. So it will take all the combination. So it will take Jan 2020, then Jan 2021, Jan 2022. Jan 2023 was created, but I am not passed, so it will be empty. And similarly, it will go for Feb and then March, and it will create in all those folders. It will create files from file 1 to file 50. Okay, let me hit enter. I am there. It was done. Let me head over to my project folder. Okay, now if I will hit enter January 2023, it is empty. But we have passed till Jan 2022, so you can see all the files are there. Okay, so hope you have understood the value of these curly braces. Now we can also provide it to ls. So I will type ls and then I can type list the content for Jan. Then I will type Feb. No, not. Let's take May. Jan and May, and let me give it from 2022 and 2023. Okay. So it will take that Jan 2022 was filled with 1 to 50 files. So it's just taking random. So it is just doing this. It's not serial wise. We will learn sorting and everything else later. And Jan 2022, Jan 2023 was empty because we didn't provide here. And also May was not provided here. So it's also empty. Okay. Now navigate. Let me navigate back to my desktop. I'm on my desktop folder. Let me close this one. Let me clear this. I'm on my desktop, so I can also directly create files. So touch file a comma b comma c and .txt. So it will get created, and also I could have put it a dot c. Okay, So if you will type, because Linux knows that after A it will be B, so there is no shortcut for that, right? So if you will type touch file, let me give number this time 12 2022, sorry 2022. So I will give this text, so it will create. Okay, so I'm hoping you have cleared with creating files and folder with the help of touch and mkdir and with some powerful curly braces. So yeah, that's it for this lecture, and in the next lecture we will learn how you can delete files and folder by using rm command. Okay, so till then, take care.